In this video, we're going to be seeing whether this 108 Klay Thompson can knock down 100 points in a single seasons game. Let's get on into it. Okay, so obviously this Klay Thompson card is from the Street Showdown promo. He's got a really nice three-point shot, and I say that he just bricks his first three.
You lied.
That's not a great start for us. Hopefully he can knock down the second one though. Can he do it? There we go. We knock it down second time of asking. He's got a 123-point shot. Obviously, it was maxed out in the stats, as you saw there. But he's got a really nice three-point shot. And I thought, why not do another 100-point challenge? We've done, I think, only two throughout the whole season. We've done one with the whole team. We've done one with a Stephen Curry card. So why not try the other Splash Brother? Try it with this Klay Thompson. See if he can knock down 100 points. We're doing well so far, starting off pretty nicely with those 2 threes knocked down. But I would have wanted to try and maybe do it with that Curry card from the highlight reel promo, but unfortunately I didn't manage to get him from the event, and I thought I'm not going to bother spending some coins on auction house to be able to pick him up and do it. I thought I'd wait. When this Klay Thompson came out, I thought he's the card I'm going to try and do it with. Shouldn't have played that pass over there. But yeah, I thought I'd try and do it with this Klay Thompson. Obviously with the promo itself, I'm not playing a huge amount at the moment, to be honest with you. Like at the moment, to get Dame, you're going to have to get 4 of the Masters. I could have maybe bought them on the auction house, but the auction house is now closed, so there's not much point in buying them now, because then I can't actually sell them afterwards, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I don't think I'll get Dame. I might get the court and the jersey from the little events at the end, but right now, it's just focusing on Season 6, to be honest. We're going to try and knock down that 3, and we're going to knock that one down. So we're up to 3 3-pointers made so far, 9 points. Hopefully we can get at least up to maybe 15 points by the end of this quarter. That'll put us really nicely going into the next quarter till we can try and get up to that 100 points. We're getting these corner threes knocked down really nicely here, or from the side over there, knocking them really nicely down. Hopefully in Season 6 or Season 5 version 2.0. If you don't know why we're just calling Season 6 that, it's basically because we looked at some of the sneak peeks that we got on the stream, and it does look pretty much the same as Season 5. Even Nick's been saying it, and so the game changes. But what we think is they might be like this is like a soft launch, as it were, going into Season 6, where they just focus on the stuff that they didn't get right or quite right this season, try and improve that stuff, and then going on maybe into 2022 we get a harder reset. We don't know whether that's going to be the case or not, and with that we get like a proper launch, because obviously if you remember back in Season 1, before Season 1 there was the soft launch itself, where we didn't actually have the game like out properly. It was just out, I think, in Canada or something, and you can download it and play it. But then they did that, and that was sort of a soft launch, and then they actually released the game sort of worldwide, and that became the start of Season 1. So maybe they're doing something similar. Of course, Season 5, it was a completely new team, I think, working on the game, so maybe they just need like a sort of soft launch, because obviously Season 5 has been a fairly short season, to be honest, because it started in January and now it's ending in about October. So that's a shorter season compared to the other seasons which have been out for like a whole year. So it is shorter, so maybe they just need this season to sort of work out what works, what doesn't work, and then going into Season 6 they can have like a soft launch, and then we'll get into stuff properly into next year. But we'll have to wait and see what actually happens with that stuff. We have just finished that first quarter, and we are up to 18 points now, so that's 6 threes made so far. Can we knock down a couple more now? We're going to start from the center, and we're going to knock that one down as well. I think we might actually do it this time. I'm trying to remember how many or what the 3-point rating of that JJ Redick card I managed to do 100 points with in Season 4. I think it was close to 120, maybe a little bit more than that. I've still got the card actually on my team. We're going to try and knock down this 2. Bricks that one though, was kind of off balance with that one. Didn't expect him to make it. But it has been really exciting to see the Warriors back in action and all the teams back in action. Obviously, it is just the preseason at the moment. We're going to splash that 3 down, but let me know in the comment section down below which team you're most excited for going into the actual NBA season. It's right around the corner. I think it starts like October the 18th or something like that. I could be wrong with that date, but it is going to be really fun and really interesting to see what all the teams look like. Obviously, you had Russell Westbrook. I think he played his first game with the Lakers. Obviously, really good to see him and LeBron playing together. They're going to be pretty good duo. And then obviously the Nets, they had Harden. They have KD back. I think Kyrie can't play for the moment because he has to have vaccines or something like that. Something to do with that. But anyway, the Warriors have been looking really nice. Jordan Poole, he's been playing really, really well. And if he can carry on playing the way he is at the moment, and then when we get Klay, if he comes back as strong as he was before his injury, we're going to be pretty good. I reckon we're going to get close to the finals, maybe the conference finals, stuff like that this season. Then next season, hopefully go all the way and win it, but we have to wait and see. And that's just the Warriors side. There are plenty of other teams in the NBA who are looking really nice going into the new season. But again, let me know in the comment section down below which team you're most excited for seeing in the new season. We're splashing a ton of threes now, and it's a lot better because if you look back at the other 2 times I've tried to do this, we look back at the first one and the second time when I did it with the Curry card, you do end up missing quite a few threes, whereas this time we are a little bit more consistent. Now that could be the gameplay has maybe had a slight improvement. Maybe this Klay Thompson card is a lot better than the other 2 cards. We just don't know. We're going to have to take off 2 points there from the total because Kawhi did manage to knock down that 2 over there. I had no control over that. So he knocked down that one. So we are actually in total up to 33 points with this Klay Thompson. We're not counting that extra 2 points that was scored by Kawhi Leonard over there. Let's see whether we can knock down this deep 3. Bricks that one over there, which isn't great. We've missed 2 in a row now. We need to try and pick it back up a bit.
Get your head in the game.
We are only up to 33 points, so we might need to get a couple more steals in as well. Get some quick fast break points if we can. Can we knock this one down? Brick it now. 3 in a row. That's not a great end to this first half. We started off well, and now we're sort of slowing down a little bit. Hopefully we can maybe get a steal or let them score pretty quickly so we can try and get a buzzer beater. They're going to miss that shot. We weren't going to really score from there anyway. So up to 33 points now. Obviously not including that 2 points scored by Kawhi. It's going to be a big uphill struggle to try and get those 100 points. We're about a third the way through. He bricks that 3 again, which isn't great. You would expect with a 123-point shot him to be knocking down pretty much everything, but that hasn't been the case throughout the whole season. We've had a load of issues with 3-pointers, not just 3-pointers, but the whole gameplay in general. Hopefully that's something they fix or look towards fixing into season 6. Because I think that's a big area of the game that does actually need to be worked on. As we see there, bricking another 3. He's not even like really heavily contested. He is just slightly contested there. He's not like he's majorly contested, and he shouldn't make that shot. He probably should have, but it is what it is. Let's try and break this cold streak over here with a 3. Can we knock it down? We sink that one over there really nicely. We're still getting contested looks. We're not getting any wide open looks this time. Can we call the foul? No. We're just going to fall over there with Steve Nash. Hopefully they can shoot the ball pretty quickly, because that's one thing as well. The AI always likes to just dribble the ball around, waste as much time as they can. So we get less time to actually have the ball and have a shot. And there we go. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to be their ball again. We haven't even broken 50 points yet. It is a little bit of a shame, but this kind of highlights, if you look at it, like last season, it wasn't that hard to get 100 points in my opinion. I managed to get 100 points fairly early in the season, if you look at it, with that actually JJ Redick, who was only a 103 card, and we're still struggling to get 100 points in this season because we keep bricking a ton of threes, which is a little bit annoying, and you would expect him to make it, like I said, with a 123-point shot. But it just shows the gameplay is a little bit off this season, and hopefully that's something they can look towards fixing into season 6. But let's hopefully knock down this corner 3 over here. We'll go right into the corner. Can we knock it down? Splashes that one really well there. Go on, we're trying to hit a buzzer beater now. We've only got about 5 seconds left on the clock. Let's try and hit a buzzer beater with this Klay Thompson. Can he knock it down here? 1 second on the clock.
How did you miss that?
Bricks that one as well, which isn't great, and that one was a wide open shot. I don't really understand how he's missing these shots, but it is what it is. We're up to 45 points now. We might have to go into a couple of 2s if we continue with this cold streak over here, but obviously 2s, it slows down your progression trying to get up to 100 points, because you're not scoring as many points a bucket, obviously, because it's 2 points instead of 3 points. So you want to try and hit as many 3s as you can, but with the inconsistent shooting of Klay Thompson in this game, it isn't looking like we're going to hit 100 points, but you never know. Let's see how close at least we can get. Maybe get up to maybe 70 or something, but I doubt that, because we're going to have to hit like 30 points in a single quarter, and we start off by bricking a 3-pointer. I don't see us actually getting close to maybe 60 points at this rate if we keep missing these shots. I think the closest we've got is probably about 80, I think, with that Stephen Curry card, but this Klay Thompson card, he's knocking that one down, but he hasn't been very consistent the whole time. But let me know also in the comment section down below whether there's any final season 5 videos you want me to do. I've got a couple in mind that I kind of want to do. I've been waiting a little bit to try and get them done. There is one that's kind of like a bigger project, and I kind of need to just sit down and work out how I'm going to do it and how long it's going to take me, because that one will probably take me quite a while to be able to do. But hopefully I can drop that maybe in the break when we don't actually have the game out, give you guys something to watch while we can't actually play the game while it's down for maintenance, because of course it comes down for maintenance. I think it's October the 12th it comes down, and then October the 15th is where season 6 actually drops. I will be trying to stream on October the 15th when the game actually drops. Maybe do a stream. I haven't streamed in probably ages at this point. I don't know how that didn't go in. That looked like it went in, but it didn't. But I'll try and stream on that Friday when the game does drop. I think that'll be pretty fun. Hopefully you guys can join me when I do stream. I don't know exactly what time the game is going to drop. When I do find out, I will try and let you guys know. And also that's when basically I'll stream maybe like an hour before the game drops, maybe half an hour before the game drops, something like that. We'll try to step back 3. Can he knock it down? He's knocking down a step back 3, but he's not knocking down a semi-contested shot. I don't really understand this, but it is what it is. We're up to 54 points now from this Klay card. Of course, counting those 2 points from that Kawhi Leonard card. But let's see whether we can get a block. We do with Joel Embiid, and they're going to shoot with Bledsoe, and of course they're going to miss it, but Adams is going to get a rebound, and he's going to knock that one down. Go on, let's go another corner 3 over here. Can we knock it down? Breaks that one over there. It's not great, and that one was wide open, or it says it's wide open. It didn't look that wide open to me, but he still misses that one. I think this is probably the worst 100-point challenge we've done so far on the channel, to be honest with you, because we did do it with a whole team. I can't remember exactly how many points I got with the whole team, but that was kind of like at the beginning of the season. That's why I did it with the whole team and not just one player. And then we did it with the Curry card, who did a little bit better than this, well, quite a bit better than this. I think he got about up to 70 or 80 points, whereas this Klay Thompson card, he's only getting, what's he at now, 59 points the whole game, which isn't great. Obviously, those 3-pointers really hurt us when he kept getting in the cold streak, which is a little bit annoying. We do nearly get the ball there. Okay, so let's end off this 100-point challenge with hopefully a made buzzer beater. If we can make this, that would be great. Go on, can we knock it down? Perfect release. And we sink that one. At least that one didn't get missed. But we do end off with 62 points for Klay Thompson. Obviously, those missed 3s really hurt us when trying to get up to 100 points. This season, unfortunately, we haven't managed to hit 100 points. I probably could do it with a whole team, but not with a single player. It's looking like, obviously, we tried it a couple of times. Hasn't worked. We're getting a bunch of milestones now. Who are we going to get out of this 75 overall player pack? Hopefully, it's something good. I don't know. But one thing I was actually looking back on is with my season 5 videos, I didn't do that many pack openings. Like, there wasn't that many packs to open. Obviously, right now, there is a cornucopia pack. Someone asked, I think, whether it's worth opening it. For me, I don't think there's any point opening. I opened one a couple days ago. I didn't really get anything good. I think I got a 99 overall or something, but it wasn't really worth it. In my opinion, I did manage to sell that card though. But yeah, I reckon just save your coin, save your cash for the next season. Don't bother spending it on this. And judging by the packs that we could probably buy with those memory points, it's not really worth it at the beginning of the season. But that's going to be it for the video. Obviously, this is a bit more of a chilled sort of video than any other videos that I really do. Obviously, this Klay Thompson card didn't manage to knock down 100 points in a season game, which is a little bit unfortunate, but there's always next season and we can try and get 100 points in there. But let me know in the comment section down below, like I said, if there's any videos you want me to do before the end of season 5, before we go on into season 6. Leave a like on the video and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.